Hey guys, Johnny C308. Want to give you guys a little update on some of my 50 Beowulf reloading. This is my 50, which you guys have probably seen in some of my other videos. The only thing I added was the Magpul foregrip here, and it seems to work pretty well, even though the recoil is a lot heavier than a 5.56, but works out really well. First up, I have my Hornady FTX 300 grains. They come out to about 2,035 feet per second muzzle velocity. Next up here, these are my actually these are the factory loads from Alexander Arms 335 grain Rainiers. And then next up, I got the Hornady XTP mags, 350 grain. They're right around a little over 1,800 feet per second. And so far, these right here shoot the most accurate out of this rifle here. The 300s didn't have quite as tight a pattern, which I'll try to add some pictures at the end of this to show you some of the range feedback. And next up, I got some Sierra 400s, which these were next in line for accuracy. I didn't have an online feet per second, which I didn't chrony any of these either, which I'm going to try to buy a decent chronograph. But these are the 400. They're just a jacketed slug, and they'll punch a hell of a hole. Next up are factory load 400 Hawks. These are from Alexander Arms. These really, I think these have the maximum penetration from the reloading list that I had from Alexander Arms and a couple of them online. I do believe that past 400 I'm not going to try to even reload. These are the ones that I reloaded, all the ones with the paper underneath it. Those are the ones that I reloaded. It was definitely a trial and error process. I got a few of the casings to show you what happens with trial and error. The reloading dies I opted for, they worked really well. They were the Redding dies, and this is what happened with a few others right here, this one being the worst. But once I got the fittings right, each one was a little bit different, and some of them were reloaded. And the reloads from Alexander Arms are the ones that did most of the crimping. I had 100 rounds of brass that were the new Starline, and those are the ones with the baby crimps right here. But the ones that are folded real bad were, it seemed like the Starline brass had they're a little thicker walls. But everything seemed to turn out really well. I went to the range a couple days ago and just did some test rounds on each one, and all of them fired flawlessly. The 400s, of course, are going to have more recoil, but here's a little bit of a comparison here also. There's a 5.56 55 grain, 7.62 123 grain, 308 7.62 by 51 150 grain PMC. You got your 300 grain, 335, 350, and then your two 400s. The mag sizes that I've seen are 7. I don't know if you can get a 5, but 7, which I like the 7 better, just due to weight. The 10 round mag, I mean, it's a lot of extra weight, especially if you're packing the 400s. And I know I think they make 13s, and I know they make a drum, which is like 28 rounds, but that's packing a lot of weight. For what it's worth, I really like it. I got some range videos also coming out, but they are on my friend's camera, which is a HD camera, and I don't have the software to put them out right now, so I'm going to have to wait until probably a week or two before we get around to doing something like that. But alright, well, let me know what you guys think, and if you guys need any feedback on how to reload these, or if you guys have any range feedback, let me know. Thank you.